Today I want to show you how to use React Router, and the basic of it is to have different pages organized under the app component you already have. So to start, I'd like you to install React Router with npm, which is done like this, npm install React Router. And then I'd like you to strip down any boilerplate code that you had in your React setup, which I have shown in my previous video. So if you want to have a look at it, please feel free to do so now. So the gist of React Router is you have, let's say you want to have a home page and an about page. So you have a home page and you have an about page. Then you have a path, which is maybe a slash that can take you to the home page. And you have a slash about page, which takes you to the about page. And you import this home page as a component into this App.jsx, and you also import about page into this App.jsx so that you can render it. So that is the gist of how React Router works. Now let's take a few steps back and then let's create the pages, the about page and the home page. What I'd like you to do is to just simply type home page and export as component, and also do the same in the about page, like this. I personally named this folder under source pages so that I know this is a home page and this is an about page. You can do the same too. Just note that when you're importing it into app.jsx, you need to be careful about the locations of where your components are from. So let's just quickly do that. Okay. So now we're ready to import the functions or components that we want to use from the React Router library. Let's do import Browserrouter, routes, and root without the S. And the library we're going to use is React Router, not React Router DOM. Now, let's translate this into React code. And what I mean by that is let's use the root component, and the root component is going to take two arguments. In the first argument, we'll say which URL link we want the home page to appear in. We type the slash here. And the second argument will be what component we want to render in this slash page, which is the home component. Correct. Let's close the component, and this is how we are going to write a root component. So we essentially translated this little line here to this. We're saying that if the path is slash, then we want to render home page component. Let's delete this and also delete the draft that we wrote about the about page. And let's start from scratch. So in here, we're essentially saying that if I type slash about, then please render the about page component for us. This is what these two lines are for. Let's just delete line 11 because this is automatically added in. by the IDE that I'm using. So this is the basic blocks. And outside of this, I'd like to wrap this in roots, which is from here. This is just how it works. We will copy and paste, put it in here. And there's another outer layer called Browserrouter. And we'll also paste it here. And put everything, including the roots and the root, inside this Browserrouter component. And this is how a basic React router setup is. Let's see if this works. Let's do npm run dev. And we're hoping to see homepage. Oops. I've made a mistake here. I think I have imported the wrong thing, the wrong path. And let's see if it works now. Yep, this is how it's intended to be, homepage. And if I type about, it should show about page. Nice.